Hello guys, we are here for the academic discussions in English, part 4, which is going to be nuclear power. As we all know, energy can be transmitted from one point to another, and also it can be transformed from one source to another. But finding renewable resources, finding sustainable resources, and also the kind of resources which are green to our environment is very important. And hence, today we are going to discuss about nuclear energy, which in many of the ways is green, is sustainable, but there are several issues like safety which come within it. So we are going to discuss about it. Let us, before starting, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Harsh.
Hi, my name is Yazid.
My name is Berenice.
Hi, I am Alejandra.
So hello guys.
Hi.
Let us start with the first question. That is, when you hear the term nuclear power, is your initial reaction positive, negative, or neutral? Try to explain it. What do you think about it, Yasid?
Well, due to media and recent politics running around on this world, this created a horrible image for the majority of us. A meltdown like that one happens in Chernobyl or Fukushima released enormous amounts of radiation into the surrounding areas, forcing hundreds to thousands of people to evacuate from their homes. I think this accident changed my perspective for this technology. Um, Beside the risk associated with radioactive waste, I know it is very harmful. The spread of nuclear technology and nuclear weapon is a threat for our national securities and the safety for the entire planet. So we have to look for the other safety area here. How about you guys? Alejandro.
Well, my first reaction was negative. I need to confess that because I also have to bring to my mind all those images from films or Netflix series from the Chernobyl accident in 1986. Also, the massive disasters of atomic bombs, and it creates a bad image for me about nuclear power. But when I started looking for more information about the topic, I discovered that it could be really sustainable, that it's a clean energy that we could use. And also, I think that some governments could open a new window for this kind of production of energy.
Yes, definitely. Nuclear power is a very sustainable form of energy, but it also has many safety issues. What do you think about it, Benedict?
Yeah, I agree with Ale. I think that it is a good alternative to get a new source of energy. But as just said before, I'm concerned about the possible negative impacts of bad management or an accident, and how it can represent a threat for life in Earth.
Yeah, definitely. As we have also witnessed many of the cases like Chernobyl and the incident of the bomb blast in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which has also created a terror in our mind that although nuclear power is very abundant in energy, it is very energy dense, but it has many issues like radioactive waste. And also, it is not very easy to control these reactions because it even takes years to get back to the original place where we were once these kind of reactions erupt around the environment. So moving on to our next question, that is, in your opinion, should countries be encouraged to develop and to use nuclear power? What is your opinion about it, Alejandro?
Well, contrary to the popular belief, I think that the impact it has is not as enormous as people think. And according to some statistics per year, that's associated to this kind of energy are just 0.04% a year. So it's a small quantity compared to the coal production. So we could opt for this kind of energy in countries, but I would say that they need to be really prepared. They need to have a skilled team to deal with the precautions and also the consequences that it could have, because we need to have in mind that we can control everything. So we can have a natural disaster or something can happen, but if these high developed countries have the correct measures, we can have an opportunity to this kind of energy.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with you that making things haphazardly is not a way of development in any of the sectors, whether it's energy, electrical, or in any of the sectors. Definitely, safety measures are the ones which need to be taken care of. What is your opinion about it, Yasi?
Actually, I agree with the both of you, with taking precautions in addition. Also, one day we will running out of oil, and renewable energy like wind and solar only produce power when the wind is blowing or the sun is shining, so we cannot take them for granted. We cannot rely on them. Also, we should develop reliable solution for dealing with radioactive waste produced by these techniques or technologies. And sticking to the fact that the environmental effects of a nuclear power are relatively light compared to combustion of fossil fuel, which enhance the emission of carbon dioxide on the environment. Also, we know that it can meet the industrial and city needs. So we can say bye-bye to the oil and let's find new resources. I mean, like, as long as we do not use them as a threat to each other, then yeah, why shouldn't we use them?
Yes, definitely finding out other resources than oil and gas is very important. What is your opinion about it, Ganari?
Yeah, I think that countries need an special infrastructure and skills to adopt that kind of energy. But if one country has already adopted it, it can help the others to do it too. So there is the chance that we together we can develop a safe and sustainable way to adopt that kind of energy.
Definitely, most of the kind of resources which are abundantly used and most extensively used today worldwide are oil and natural gas. And we all are aware of the fact that they are not going to last long. We cannot rely on them. And also, they are not renewable resources. There are some other factors like they are not very green to the environment. They are not very environment friendly. So finding out other resources is very important, which is why we are discussing about the nuclear power. That is because nuclear power is climate friendly and also it is sustainable. But the issue of safety becomes a major cause of what we face around the world, like as we have discussed about the Chernobyl. What are the pros and cons of nuclear power? It is very energy dense, but it has also many issues like safety measures. What are the preventions which need to be taken care of? So, talking about the concluding about what is the future of nuclear energy, it is like nuclear energy is renewable, is sustainable, it is environment friendly, but the issue is of handling and security. So it's not like nuclear power is not a good source to rely upon, but safety measures are the first step to be taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.